Live from the Buffalo Wild Wings studio, here's Sports Nightly.
Welcome into Sports Nightly. I'm Yaw Bonsu. Cue to Stone Cold Steve Austin music the way these marathon records are being shattered. Glass City Marathon taking center stage here in Toledo. Let's take you through some of the results. Vincent Mori is your men's champion. His time of 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 54 seconds beat the previous course record ran by Adam Bouclair last year. Mori beats it by almost 15 minutes. He is the fourth American to finish in 2 hours, 6 minutes or less. On the women's side, Andy Cazarelli is your champion. She wins after battling back from a torn labrum and a torn hamstring in 2024. She had a time of 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 49 seconds. Both runners hitting the mark for the Olympic trials. Kylie Brennan was up bright and early and has more from the Glass Bowl.
Reporting from the Glass Bowl, Kylie Brennan.
Thank you, Kylie. Did somebody say rubber match after splitting the first two games, Toledo and Bowling Green linking up in the series finale? There were a lot of untraditional ways to score a run in the first inning. Bottom one, bases are loaded. Braden Curlis is hit by the pitch. That makes it 1-0. Soon after, it's a balk that brings Andrew Delodovico home to double the lead. And after that, Carter Motice is walked to score a third run. Falcons left the first inning with a 4-0 lead. Top of the third, still 4-0. Runners on first and third with one out. Cade Baker cooking up a deep shot to left field. What goes up must come down. Sixth homer of the year for Baker. Just like that, Rockets within one. Top of the ninth, game tied at 4. 2 runners in scoring position. 2 outs, Liam Arsich lining one into center field. Alex McCraney scores. Jacob Payne falls behind. It's 6-4 UT. Toledo holding on in the bottom of the frame to win and take this battle of I-75 series.
Toledo wins the rubber match 6-4.
Thank you, gentlemen. Must be good to be a Rocket today. For the second time in 3 years, the Toledo women's tennis team is NCAA tournament bound. The Rockets beating Miami 4-2 in Oxford this afternoon to claim the MAC title as the 3 seed. JJ Schulten named tournament MVP, and Anastasia Akujanova also named to the all-tournament team. NCAA tournament selection show scheduled for tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. And on Tuesday, a new era for Toledo, the Tom Moreland era. That is, the new Toledo athletic director set to be introduced Tuesday at 1:30. You can watch the press conference right here on BCSN and the BCSN Plus app with coverage later that night on Sports Nightly at 10:30. More baseball. The Mud Hens looking for a 5th consecutive win, closing out their series with the Storm Chasers. Top of the second, no score, runner on first, 2 outs. Josh Rojas wants all the smoke with that ball. Whew. Liner in the right field. The triple housing Abraham Toro, Rojas' 5th hit of the series. Omaha up 1-0. Bottom 5, still 1-0, runner in scoring position. 2 outs for Max Clark, the Tigers' top prospect, floating one into right field. Welcome home, Cal Stevenson. Clark hasn't had a rib in 6 games. That one tying the game at 1. Plus, the thumbs down, like Batista turning on Evolution. Bottom 8, game still tied. Runner on second, 1 out. Gage Workman going to work. The deep ball into right field drops at the wall. Max Clark scores the go-ahead run. Workman, 7th consecutive game with a hit, leads Toledo to a 2-1 win. High school baseball, Jesuit Cup Finals. St. John's hosting St. Xavier. Bombers leading 1-0 in the second. Bases loaded with no outs. Griffin Doxey fly ball to left field. The catch is made, but it is deep enough for Ryan Krause to score. Visitors taking a 2-0 lead. 4th inning, once again, bases full of Bombers. St. John's had been able to get out of jams with minimal damage until this time. With 2 down, Dominic Dials, base hit to the left center gap, falls in and unloads the bags. All 3 runners scoring. St. Xavier scores the game's first 9 runs. They win the Jesuit Cup. Titans do get a pair of runs on in the 7th, but not enough. Titans return to league play Wednesday at home against Detroit Catholic Central. And of course, you know where to find the best coverage in Northwest Ohio on the BCSN Plus app. If you haven't already, download it now from the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, or Amazon App Store. All you have to do is search BCSN. Why? Because live local sports are always on the BCSN Plus app. Coming up, Walleye streaking to Bloomington. Today's a travel day, but we're going to revisit games 1 and 2. Dominant for the Fish. Come on back.
Sports Nightly on BCSN is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, greatest of all times.
Welcome back. Toledo Walleye now with 16 straight wins in Central Division semifinal games, a streak that began in 2022. In last night's Game 2 victory over Bloomington, Fish scoring early in all 3 periods, 31 seconds into the game, 46 seconds into the second period, and of course, Sam Craggs with the eventual game-winning goal with 2:37 in the third. Setting the tone early, part of the game plan as Toledo looks to finish up the opening round series this week on the road.
It's all about our starts. If it's much harder to play the game chasing it than it is to lead out in front, and I'm very happy we understand that.
You mentioned the crowd gets into it right away. The building's rocking. You can just feel the energy, and it just takes energy away from the away team. You know, they're coming out in the second period even. They think they have fresh legs, or they got a good game plan, and to be able to score right off the bat kind of just puts that to bed.
I think, in this series so far we've started periods really good. I think something we got to work on is we got to stop letting them back into games. I think we get a grasp on it, and then we kind of let up for a little bit, and they're a good team. So when you let them back into it, they kind of get that momentum. But yeah, when you get one at the start of the period, that helps a lot, and just got to try to continue that.
You heard it there. With the 2-3-2 series format, Fish know they can't let up despite the 2-0 lead, as they have struggled at times in Bloomington. Fish hitting the road this afternoon, making the 350-mile trip by bus, but for the veterans, they already know how they will use the time on the road.
I'm a dad, so I can sleep just about anywhere. The other guys, I'm sure they're playing cards or something like that, but I'll have a yoga mat down on the bus taking a nap, so that's how I'll spend my bus ride.
It's a middle of the day trip, so I'll stay awake just to keep my sleep schedule going. I'll probably watch some movies, maybe play some cards. Nothing too crazy. I usually just get on there. Usually something funny. I like keeping it light, so comedy or something.
Walleye playoff coverage on BCSN is presented by Shotmakers Pro Shop, Northwest Ohio's premier one-stop shop for all your bowling needs. Want to bowl like a pro? Stop in today and see Keith and his team.
A yoga mat on the bus. That's cool. All right, coming up, Summer Dreams, Catholic League Spotlight.
The Catholic School Spotlight is presented by Metzger's. Metzger's means more. Commercial printing, fulfillment, and mailing, all in-house.
And tonight we welcome in Jayla Young. She is the director of Notre Dame Academy's Summer Academies. Jayla, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks, no problem. Thanks for having me.
So you have a variety of camps. You're thinking about summer year-round, but why do these camps matter towards developing young kids?
So we have 3 branches of our Camp NDA program. So we have our academic camps, more for high schoolers and our current students. We have our sports camps, and then we have our discovery camps. So the discovery camps are kind of from ages 1st through 8th, just to grow with the girls, because girls are into different things every other month, week. So this is a way for them to test out if they like the arts, if they like theater, if they like cooking, if they like baking, if they want to learn how to sew, things like that. We switch it up pretty consistently each year. So it's just a way for them to test new things out each summer to see, oh, Mom, I like this. Mom, I don't like this. Things like that, to grow with them as they're going through that developmental stage of life. And then even on our sports side, which all our camps happen between June and July, but even our sports camps, for them to test out what sports they like and what they don't like, and kind of some things that they want to take into high school with them, and what they're like, oh no, this sport's not for me.
And Notre Dame Academy is known for having a strong athletic department. So how does that help you as you look to develop these athletic camps?
It definitely helps with the coaches, like meeting the girls young and just kind of wanting to help them grow in the sport if they have the passion for it. But yeah, and especially just making new friends that are also passionate about that sport. It just makes girls in sports so much stronger and more confident starting from a young age.
And this isn't something you could wake up in May and plan
Yeah.
100%. You're thinking about it year round, as we said at the top. What is it about your role that makes it maybe not taxing, but makes it such an elongated process to plan this out?
That's a good question. I think it's just because you have all these young girls and you're wanting to, like, all the girls look forward to summer. Whether it's they're going on a trip or they're staying at home, they look forward to summer all year. So you want to make sure that you're making their summer last and that you're creating these memories that are going to stick with them forever and that they're going to want to come back each year to camp to make more of these memories.
You're spending year-round planning this out, but what's the most rewarding part for you at the end of it?
I think I have a niece that will be she's in the 2nd grade, so her first year at camps was last year, and just seeing her facials and expressions and emotions around the camp, she did all 3 weeks, so she was with me all the time and did so many different camps, met so many friends. Just seeing her reactions to it, I was like, okay, really makes me feel good. It makes all the instructors feel good. It even makes our high school volunteers in the camps feel good, just brightening their day, even if it's just for 1 week or 2 weeks.
Notre Dame Summer Academy Director Jayla Young, are you guys still taking signups for the camps?
Yes, we are. We are taking signups all the way till the Thursday before that camp starts. So
Where can they sign up at?
So just go to nda.org/summer and it will take you to our description booklet where it's a nice layout of all the camps and which weeks they're happening. We also offer a hot lunch program that the girls can pre-buy into. So if they're staying all day for a morning and afternoon session, the parents don't have to worry about packing a lunch.
Hope you guys heard that. Hot lunches, right? So that should pull you away. But if that doesn't get you hyped about the camps, I don't know what will. Jayla, thank you so much for taking the time.
No problem. Thanks.
That was fun. Coming up, a record-setting marathon day. We're going to revisit after the break.
Sports Nightly on BCSN is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, greatest of all times.
It was a record-breaking day in running. Vinnie Mori won the Glass City Marathon in what was the fastest debut for an American ever, and also today. Sebastian Sawe became the first person ever to finish a marathon in under 2 hours. He won the London Marathon with a 1 hour, 59 minute, and 30-second time. Today was one for the running books. And for more on the Glass City Marathon, here's Brad Woznicki and Matt Folk. Let's take a look at the Buckeye One upcoming games list on BCSN and the BCSN Plus app, highlighted by Game 3 of the divisional semifinals between Toledo and Bloomington. The series shifting on the road, and also some Game of the Week action. Port Clinton at Margaretta Baseball. We also have girls lacrosse as well, and more action on Tuesday. It's going to be a fun one tomorrow. Walleye looking to go up 3-0 in the series. Have a great night.